Rayo Vallecano against Alaves on Saturday afternoon in La Liga. Going to be a really engaging game. This contest in front of a vociferous home crowd as well. There's an early chance in the game as the ball was played across the face of goal. It's a really decent opportunity too. Couldn't quite take it, Cameo. Had chances throughout the duration of the game. Lovely ball played into the penalty area by the Frutos, just asking the question, asking to get a touch. Cameo just couldn't quite get enough on it. And then Rayo Vallecano came forwards again, and they were very impressive in the opening 10 minutes of the game. Were the hosts. They played with a pace and an intensity and a tempo. And how about this for an opportunity? Yes, Garcia it was initially, and then Palathon, who was inside the penalty area, extracted a really big save from the goalkeeper, Silveira. So well did the goalkeeper to come out, just narrow the angle. Look at the bravery as well. It's really impressive. Forward came Rayo Vallecano again, and you could see the intensity they had. And Cameo, once again, this time just scratching his strike wide of the upright, but the chances really were coming thick and fast for the hosts. Moving the ball around the pitch really intelligently. Time just run to perfection as well here, but having gotten in this kind of position, I feel as though he's got to hit the target, got to make the goalkeeper work from that kind of range. And then Vallecano coming forwards once more, and Chavarria scooping the ball into the penalty area. It's a comfortable gather though by the goalkeeper. Alaves, well, it's a difficult opening to the game. They had chances, but too many really good opportunities. Vicente zipping the ball into the penalty area on that occasion. Then the free kick, comfortably claimed. It was Lahun who struck it from distance, the big centre-back. We know he likes to get hold of them from that kind of range. Comfortable for the goalkeeper, though. And then Alaves trying to make things happen. Had a shout for a penalty. Not given. Then this happened on 22 minutes. It was a big, big moment in the game because Tony Martinez was scampering clear. And Abdul Mumin with the challenge. It was pretty late, wasn't it? A yellow card was shown initially. Got a chunk of the man. Tony Martinez was scampering clear. And then the yellow card was changed to red. And Rayo Vallecano down to 10. Correct decision given. Alaves then with the free kick, now with the numerical advantage, and the ball was just flashed across the face of goal to ultimately to no avail. Beautiful free kick floated in though. Really great chance for someone to get a touch on it. Alaves making things happen once again, and the effort on goal. Very grateful arms. It was Martinez who just twisted and turned and took the strike on. Taya with the save. Early substitution for Alaves, and you can understand why as well. Jordan was the player who came on, and Mourinho was very frustrated to come off, but a tactical switch was needed as Alaves tried to take advantage of the numerical advantage they had. Rayo Vallecano at the other end with the effort on goal. Garcia involved and slicing the ball into the side netting. Flag was up anyway for offside. Zipped the final strike into the side netting. Then Vallecano streaming forwards again, and well, you could see that Lopez wanted the ball played into the penalty area, didn't quite find him. Look at the space he was in though. Lopez, it didn't get the ball, really frustrated with that. And this from Alaves, and it was Carlos Martin jinking and jiving, and across the face of goal he went, and Mataya with the save. Carlos Martin had a string of opportunities really in the game. It was a real live wire for Alaves in this one. Match week 11, of course, in LaLiga this season. Forward came Alaves and seeking and searching for that opening goal. Really important block there from Valentin in the heart of the penalty area. Strike from Jordan. Great block, really great block. And then played into the penalty area. Really it was initially who was starting to conjure things from Alaves' perspective. Forward they came once again, and Carlos Vicente clean through. And this was a big chance. This was a really big chance in the game. I feel as though in that kind of position he's got to score, just goes far too close to the goalkeeper. There's Carlos Vicente. And then Rayo Vallecano. Very nearly finding the back of the net. It was on the stretch in the end for Palathon. Lovely ball across the face of goal, isn't it? Truth, it's a really difficult technique to kind of wrap his left foot round the ball. And the substitutions were incoming, and at this point Alaves were really trying to go for the game. It was end-to-end stuff, end-to-end contest, and just the fact that Alaves hadn't managed to find a way through. A source of great contention for them. Barber, one of the two players to come on, and Cameo leaving the field of play. Alaves streaming forwards again, and it was Carlos Vicente inside the penalty area. Really neat feat to create the opportunity, but ultimately his strike just kind of toe poked at the goalkeeper. Batalla once again called into action. Palathon coming off, and Dane the player to replace him. Still the game remained goalless at this point. There would be a moment to come that would separate the two sides. First, the free kick from Alaves into the penalty area. Just touched away for a corner kick in the end. It's a lovely free kick, wasn't it? Floated into the penalty area. Tipped away. And then Alaves, it was wave after wave of pressure, really. And it had lots of chances in the second half, did the side that come into this contest off the back of 4 straight defeats. A really dismal run of form. And Carlos Martin once again involved. Opportunity once again for Alaves, and Carlos Martin was so involved in the game, wasn't it? Just couldn't quite find a way. Done the hard part to evade his man. You've got to find a target for that kind of range. I think when you look back on the game, you see the big chances that Alaves couldn't take. And the effort on goal, zipping past the upright from the substitute. Just opened up his body. And Barber had a go. Alaves at the other end, sweeping the ball into the penalty area. A bit of a mix-up, in fact, at the back. And Tony Martinez and Mataya just making a bit of contact with each other. Goalkeeper was fine in the end. I don't think Tony Martinez did too much wrong there. Substitutions incoming for Alaves. And, well, did really well, did Carlos Martin, but I feel as though he should have done better. The chances that he conjured for himself. Libre coming on. Then this happened. The defining moment of the game. Gerard Gumbau with the effort. Came off the crossbar and off Sivera into his own net to give the home side the lead. The 10 men of Rayo Vallecano with the advantage on the afternoon. It's a lovely strike, it really is, from the substitute. The goalkeeper actually gets fingertips on it to turn it onto the crossbar, and he's a little bit unlucky. More than a little bit, the goalkeeper. Gets a touch on it, magnificent save, but such is the life of a keeper. You live in the fine margins. Comes back of his forearm into the back of the net. And Rayo Vallecano with the advantage, made more substitutions in the game. With Value and Cis coming on. So they sought to protect their lead and had more chances, in fact, did Rayo Vallecano. Dane with the header on that occasion. Chance, wasn't it? And Alaves, after conceding that goal, just struggled. They really struggled to find any kind of route back into the game. If anything, it was the hosts who had more chances, the hosts who had more opportunities to go on and try and find a way through and score the second goal, and they came very close to doing so here, didn't they? Floated just a yard or so wide of the upright. Vallecano inside the area again and canning off the woodwork in the end. So many moments in the game that were so close. Rayo had a really good game from right back. It's a lovely first touch, isn't it? Takes it so well, and good technique, opted for power. Forward came Vallecano again, seeking another, and the chances they had, incredible. But it was with the effort. He got himself in this kind of position. Lovely step over, but from here, got to make the goalkeeper work, you feel. And the opportunities kept coming right at the death, the effort off target. The final seconds of the game from Tony Martinez in vain, really. Vallecano with the victory in the end. The 10 men, what an astonishing win for them, really. They played so much of the game with just 10 men. 5 defeats on the spin for Alaves. Disaster for them. But Rayo Vallecano absolutely delighted with the victory. A 1-0 win. The 10 men emerged victorious on the afternoon against Alaves, who've lost 5 on the spin now.